And there they go. Silly Millie pops the starting gate from the inside. Tenuzo's making up ground after somewhat of a slow start. She will pick up the tempo in the two-path. Also up close to the action is Rheingold outside of Night Dancing. Here's the favorite Rare Gift in the fifth spot. 4 lengths off the lead and about 4 lengths in front of Dublin Bay. So it's about 8 lengths from first to last. And Tenuzo has found the front and has kicked well clear entering the far turn run. 2.5 lengths to Night Dancing and Rheingold from the outside. Rare Gift takes over the 4th spot. 3.5 off the lead midway through the turn. Here comes Dublin Bay. Dublin Bay is showing lots of promise with a big move from last into 4th. And there's Dublin Bay, one to keep an eye on as she's getting closer and closer to the lead. At the top of the stretch, Night Dancing makes her move after Tenuzo, and Dublin Bay continues with her impressive run from the far outside. Night Dancing, Dublin Bay in the center of the racetrack. Fighting on is Tenuzo. Rare Gift in the two-path covering Silly Millie. Night Dancing, Dublin Bay with her sustained run trying to come and get Night Dancing. Rare Gift trying to split runners late. Night Dancing and Dublin Bay. Dublin Bay gets it done. 4-3 exacta, $48.60. The trifecta, 4-3-5, $26.37. The dollar super, 4-3-5 to $191.50. Second race, scratch 5 boldly, 5 a boldly. Scratch from race 2. Number 7, Margarita Sunrise has an unpublished workout. Unpublished workout in our... Ready for the race? And there they go. Margarita Sunrise is quickly away, along with Rico Capote. Roll Tide Roll comes away running in third, then Mr. Freud. Judge Carr from the extreme outside. Tequila Roar is the last of 6. Margarita Sunrise, quicker than Rico Capote, crosses over, gets to the inside, 2-length advantage. Rico Capote is chasing him from second. Break of nearly 6 lengths to Roll Tide Roll. And then farther out races Judge Carr with Mr. Freud, and Tequila Roar's the distant trailer. Here comes Rico Capote to turn up the pressure on Margarita Sunrise. Rico Capote up to the front. Margarita Sunrise is back to second. It's about 7 lengths to Roll Tide Roll with Mr. Freud. Then go to Judge Carr. Nothing from Tequila Roar. They turn for home. Rico Capote along with Margarita Sunrise. Roll Tide Roll is living up to his name, and here he comes to the outside. No tigers here for Roll Tide Roll to recognize. Roll Tide Roll up to the front, and he's front and center. Margarita Sunrise second, Mr. Freud third, Rico Capote back to $50.12, a dollar super, $273.50. And the early double for $126.20. Second race named in honor of Ontario ARC. Check out this group, brave race. And there they go. Very awkward start for Macho Maya. Mary Danya showing pace with Hodene Shawnee, and So Noted is right there. And here's Frosty the Dragon. Frosty the Dragon from the rail, and So Noted 3 wide. They surround Mary Danya. Hodene Shawnee now secures a nice tracking trip. He's 4th, and he's about 2.5 off the pace. 6 or so back to Macho Maya, then Devoted Wildcat, and Jet Set Cat's the last of all. At the 3/8, Frosty the Dragon from the rail, Mary Danya in the 2-path, So Noted pressing 3 wide. Hodene Shawnee ranging in with a 4 wide trip. And Macho Maya begins to close in. Can he overcome the awkward start? He has 4 to find at the quarter pole. Farther back, Devoted Wildcat and Jet Set Cat. They turn for home, So Noted. 3 wide makes his move. In behind the leading group is Macho Maya trying to find a seam to split. One from the outside as Hodene Shawnee's all over him. Macho Maya 4 wide. Hodene Shawnee to the outside. Macho Maya up to the front. Oh, yeah. It's the Macho Maya in front. From Hodene Shawnee, Frosty the Dragon. A 5-1 exacta, $46.80. 5-1-3 trifecta, $45.37. The dollar super, $127.50. A 1-5 double, $52. 4-1-5 pick 3, $70.12. We had a claim from the third race. 4th place finisher 4, So Noted, moves back to Veterans Day pick 5. And there they go. A slow start for Midu along with Strong Legacy. Out for the lead is the favorite, Must Be Tough. Not the Norm comes away in good order, up close from the outside. In third races Kobe, then Best Surprise Ever. Desoranto is currently third last. Strong Legacy second last. Midu is the last of 7. On the front end, Must Be Tough. From his outside is Not the Norm. Kobe chases them third from the inside. 2.5 to find at the 3/8. 6 lengths to Best Surprise Ever with Desoranto. And then it's a big break to the last 2, Strong Legacy and Midu. So they race to the quarter pole. And right alongside of Must Be Tough races Not the Norm. Not the Norm now puts his head in front. Must Be Tough is second. Kobe is third. Best Surprise Ever fourth. They turn for home, and Not the Norm's the one to catch at the 3/16. Not the Norm gets away from Must Be Tough. Best Surprise Ever is closing quickly, and he has a little bit of a look. On the front end, it is Not the Norm. Best Surprise Ever lugging in. He still has a look from the inside. Here comes Best Surprise Ever. Best Surprise Ever from Not the Norm. Then Must Be Tough. And Kobe checked in for a 7.5 exacta, $55.50. 7.53 trifecta, $26. The dollar super, $176.25. A 5-7 double, $97.50. 157 pick 3, $63.62. 4 with 1 5 with 5 with 7. The early pick 4, $492. Ready for the race. And there they go. Times the essence shows pace. Mr. Hot Rocks quickly away. Here's Mounted Cop, proving to be the quickest of all. It's debatable forwardly positioned. So on the front end, Mounted Cop. It's debatable strides into second. Mr. Hot Rocks is third. Then Times the essence, Proud Enough, Buzz Off, and Dublin Express are the last 2. And Mounted Cop is very sharp these days, and he has the lead, 2.5 lengths. It's debatable second inside of Mr. Hot Rocks. Proud Enough is fourth against the rail. 3.5 to find at the 3/8. About a length and a half for 2 to Times the Essence, who lost some positioning to his inside. Their races both Buzz Off with Dublin Express. 5/16 to travel. Mounted Cop has the lead. Mr. Hot Rocks gets closer from the outside. It's debatable as third. Proud Enough progressing fairly nicely along the inside. Mounted Cop the one to come and catch. Mr. Hot Rocks to the stand side. Proud Enough tries to get off the rail and quicken in the final 3/16. Mounted Cop, Mr. Hot Rocks. Proud Enough vying for second. Mounted Cop still with the lead, but here comes Proud Enough. Mounted Cop, Proud Enough, Mr. Hot Rocks, Mounted Cop, and Proud Enough, Mounted Cop. He hangs on. Proud Enough was gaining, but the wire came in favor. A 4-1 exacta, $37.40. 417 trifecta, $57.87. The dollar super 4172, $1,146. A 7-4 daily double, $46. 574 pick 3, $131.75. And there they go. Trying Smarten Up is trying to show some speed. Winning Factors forwardly placed. Joy City is third on hold. I've got a few silly. El Sangru and Cavensburg is the last of 6. Winning Factor making the pace from Trying Smarten Up. Few sillies amongst the early leaders in the clear from the outside. Joy City has the 4th spot. El Sangru is 5th and Cavensburg is to his outside. 5 lengths covers the group as they race 2 by 2 by 2 entering the backstretch. Winning Factor from Trying Smarten Up. Few silly stalks them from 3rd. Joy City has the 4th position, little more than 3 off the lead entering the backstretch. 3.5 to El Sangru, races with Cavensburg. They're at the 5/8, and Winning Factor well away from the rail, making the pace 2 lengths. Trying Smarten Up second with Fusilli. Joy City, little less than 3 off the lead, as they're starting to gain some ground on Winning Factor. El Sangru is 5 or so off the pace, and to his outside race is Cavensburg. They race to the far turn. From the rail, Trying Smarten Up. Fusilli 3 wide. Winning Factor staying on from between runners. 3 lengths to Joy City, who gets a nice run of the race. And El Sangru tries to commence a bid inside of Cavensburg. In the meantime, Fusilli has found the front. The rail is there for Joy City, and he's inching closer. Trying Smarten Up is still fighting on. Winning Factor comes under pressure. El Sangru tries to close to the far outside. He's finding his stride. Joy City up the inside, Trying Smarten Up. Fusilli is 3rd. El Sangru in the center of the racetrack. but it's Joy City and trying Smartin' Up with a big lead, and Joy City has the lead. Joy City up the inside from Tryin' Smartin' Up. Joy City will win the money. Tryin' Smartin' Up second. El Sangru third, fourth, and it's official. 2-3-1-7 on the board. The exacta $12.60. The trifecta $5.60. A 4-2 double $26. 7-4-2 pick 3 $42.50. And the dollar super 2-3-1-7 $56.50. Race 6 named in honor of Victor Farmington Food Cup. And there they go. Kristen's Limits begins the best. Miss Flambe is showing good speed from the inside. Miss Jimmy's up close. So too is OK Honey, the widest of all, entering the first turn. What a Midnight Sky, Rattle the Stars, and Judgment Free runs with them in the clear, 3 wide. Miss Flambe clears away nearly 4 lengths to Kristen's Limits, flanked by OK Honey. Miss Jimmy's a little more than 5.5 for 6 off the pace, saving ground. It's a break of 5 lengths to Midnight Sky, flanked by Judgment Free. Rattle the Stars is the last of all, and they're pretty strung out at the 5/8 in the opening quarters, pretty good. On the front end, it is Miss Flambe. Andre Worry's going to try to slow her down up the backstretch run. She leads by 5 lengths to the prohibitive favorite, Miss Jimmy. Kristen's Limits is sharing third with OK Honey. 6 lengths back to Judgment Free with Midnight Sky. 2.5 to Rattle the Stars. The pace is very quick for Miss Flambe, and Miss Jimmy begins to close in. Look at Miss Jimmy getting a beautiful tracking trip. You'd love to have your money on her right about now. She's within 2 midway through the turn, and she's the one to beat near the quarter pole. Miss Jimmy up to the front from Miss Flambe. 7 lengths to Kristen's Limits. Then we're going to Judgment Free, Midnight Sky, Rattle the Stars, and OK Honey's the last of all. And Miss Jimmy is strong off the turn, putting away Miss Flambe. Kristen's Limits tries to close in. I'm going to Judgment Free and Midnight Sky, but Miss Jimmy is living up to her short price. Miss Jimmy clearly superior. Miss Flambe second. The real race was for third. Judgment Free, Midnight Sky, or Rattle the Stars. The exact is $7.80. The dollar super, $120. A 2-3 double, $9.80. 4-2-3 pick 3, $9.65. One more race on the Monday card. Scratch 8 Deficit Hawk. Number 4, that LD for the nightcap. And there they go. And Best Surprise wins the start. That LDK is mine, shows good speed. So too does One Summer Night. Magic Roy's up close. Short of Party, a little closer than normal. There's just one more Patron from the inside. Also there, races from the tail of the field, we should say. Quick Posse. Following him, Louis Luck, and at the back, Zoo Yorker. Short of Party's vying for the top spot outside of just one more Patron. Change of tactics for Short of Party. He's part of the front line. They have 2.5 or so on that LDK is mine. And from the outside, races One Summer Night. And following him is Best Surprise. I'm going to Magic Roy. Quick Posse begins his move with Louis Luck at the tail of Zoo Yorker. Short of Party and just one more Patron, but here come the late runners. From the outside, that LDK is mine. Quick Posse needs somewhere to go, so too does Best Surprise. Many chances turning for home. Quick Posse dives to the rail, and here's Quick Posse gathering a lot of momentum up the inside. Quick Posse and Best Surprise. Then just one more Patron, and farther out is Magic Roy on the front end. We have Quick Posse. Quick Posse is going to win the nightcap pretty comfortably. Best Surprise second. Then just one more Patron, and checking in fourth was Louis Luck. 2-9 exact at $23.80. 2-9-1 trifecta, $25.75. The dollar super, $187.75. A 3-2 late double, $8.80. 2-3-2 late pick 3, $9.70. The late pick 4, $36.75. And our Monday pick 5, our Veterans Day pick 5, $250.70.